Hey guys, I'm Sam with Scrappy Industries. On today's episode, we're going trucking. And we're not hauling this. This is a different video. Today we are picking up a Marion 45M. And thanks to our friends at HCEA, we found out this is a very rare shovel, one of 18 of this model that Marion made. Our friends Frank and Kim, they came over. Frank from across the state, Kim from across the pond. They're here with us all week, getting ready to come up here to the National Pike Steam Show, this fall show in August. And essentially we're taking vacation to play in a big toy box. So this is our definition of having fun. We're gonna load up the 170 on the trailer, take that out to get this shovel. They have equipment there, but we're not allowed to run it. So that's the reason we're gonna take the 170. I think we might need a little help from them and their equipment at times. We'll see if the 170 has enough mustard to pull this off. So don't think you missed a video on the Talbert. We haven't done the deck insert and we haven't done its final conglomeration, what it cost, all that stuff. Don't sweat. Those videos are coming. We're gonna go try it out today though and pick this shovel up. Let's get after it. Today is its maiden voyage. We're gonna haul the 170 out to get this shovel and use the 170 to load it. We have all the permits we need to bring it home. We're pretty wide coming back. We're right about 12 feet wide. So it's around 30 to 35 ton machine, but we don't really know that to be sure. So hopefully we're all right. There's no scales between here and there. That's the good news. Raise it down. It's our first time we've even put the hoses in this bin, actually. Perfect. Should have sat right on that C channel there. Maybe alright. You're gonna be like the boom's offset on this. Keep tracking. Truck aired up and we got her. Perfect tire hole. Look, Kimmy scratched it. Oh, the ramps. We're gonna have to repaint the ramps. Looks factory on there, Frankel. Our first ride. Let's go. when we rescued you from right there, girl? They're back right in along that fence. And we made it. Overall, the first trip with the trailer wasn't too bad, but we are still leaning. You can really kind of see it there, and I don't know why. Why you do that to us? So it's either something with these clamps or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Might be going back to 2 leveling valves like it used to be. But we get the 170 knocked off here and see if we can move that shovel okay. Kim's gonna walk the 170 down off there. Need a little bit of a game plan on how we're gonna load this thing. We got, I think if we get it out here, it'll help our cause. So it's the back shovel behind that Northwest 41. So if we can swing the 41 out of the way, it's a lot more of a straight shot here. But we want the bucket to the front, so we need to get it pulled out and get counterweight side on first. This thing looks bigger to me now somehow. So this is a Marion 45M. This is a 1 yard machine, approximately the size of like a 30B Bucyrus Erie, or a Model 41 Northwest is pretty close to it as well. This has a Cummins 4-cylinder. I think it's an HRC, something like that. It's basically 4 cylinders of an NH220 Cummins. The heads are off and it needs some love. So this is an air operated machine, also has a torque converter. Franco, what do you think of Shovelville?
It's impressive.
You've only seen the first couple.
I know. Never see anything like this again.
No, they were running these shovels up until last year, so not these two, but some of the Northwest back there were still making money in 2024, which just seems so wild. So I think what we want to do is lift the bucket up and chain it. They've already got the drive chains off of the sprockets here, so we can tow it. They got a little boo-boo on our sprocket there, Frankel. I'm thinking we could just hook our chokers right there and just, I think we want to get it clear out of here to load. Like, we don't want to be messing around back here.
I don't know if downhill would help.
If we like nose the truck in.
Yeah.
See if you can hook the bucket and swing that over. Matt's got to get our scrap truck out of the way. Maybe they're okay with the low boy. Is there, hold on, it seems like a house lock. I think there must be a house lock and it's air. Is the house lock air or mechanical, Frankel? Probably air. I thought this would just have a brake. I guess it is probably a brake.
It might be able to power through the brake.
Try a little harder. That's good. We'll steer it around that. What do you think, bud?
Good day to save some scrap.
We're out here scrapping.
Looks like we got a scrapette in training there.
Yeah. Not near rough enough yet for us.
No, you gotta start yanking on stuff harder. Bang the cylinders into stuff.
Ain't got a nickel in it. Well, do we want to grab those chokers and hook them on and just see if we can't?
Do we want to?
I'll grab the chokers and a couple changes. Get yourself lined up and stretched out there and we'll hook right on that car. Well, we need to chain up the bucket.
Say, you want to chain the bucket?
Yeah, let's chain the bucket up first. Keep going like you're doing. Well, no, you're 100% right. I was happy to see it moving. Watch, you don't want that coming down on the stick cylinder. It's fine. I wonder if we could just hook a chain there now.
She even just said the bucket might spin now to tighten on the outlet, right?
You think if I get up there and hooked it around like the shipper shaft?
Yeah, down to the bucket, it'd probably be alright.
The only problem is, to Frank's point, I think it's just going to swing down a lot.
Well, you just gotta swing in, but is it really gonna hurt us?
I can hook in the hole there, maybe where that.
Who? She sounds like a nice lady. Who brought these little baby chains?
Do you hear me say? What? If we were to put a chain there and just pick the, so that you get the back of the stick down and you chain the back of the stick.
There's a hole right there, actually. We don't get
Because we need it up that way anyway, right? When we lower the
Can you
boom.
see that hole right there underneath near where that chain is?
Yeah, because we can just loop it. Yep. And then on there, pull it down to something. Yeah.
What if we just chained her to the bucket, maybe?
That's what I'm saying. She could get out front and then just pick it straight up to the point she is.
Set it down, and we're going to chain you to it.
I would get down, Sam.
Yeah, hold on.
Cable.
Is everyone out of the way?
Yeah, drop it.
So what we're going to do is you get out from under it. We'll hook a chain to you, and then you lift it all the way up, and we'll put a chain around the back and hold it down. Like that. Something like that.
That ain't going nowhere.
Well, we're just saying if we get it to drop, so we don't have to climb up there.
No, I'm being an ass.
We wanted to go somewhere, kind of.
That's how you got to inspect rigging. That's all I was saying.
Try it.
You have to go back.
Walk backwards.
Have you talked to Chris?
Not lately.
We got more help coming, by the way.
Who?
Chris.
Oh,
I'm talking to the camera.
I was confused. Yeah, the big deal 18 should be here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, he should be here now. Boy, that's a good thumbnail. Insert the Shake Hands with Danger theme song here, John.
They approve of this kind of activity on mine site.
What do we got going on over here, cuz?
We're trying to change the back of the stick down to hold it. That way we can get it out of here, and then when we lower the boom, it'll already be there for us.
You can tell by the way that it is.
That's professional rigging if I ever saw it right there, Frankel.
I got your stamp of approval.
Let's see what happens.
Let me stand back here.
Yeah.
You know, if she lets off, then she could probably shove that bucket in.
Give her.
Curl in. Hey, curl in. Yep. All right, lift it.
How are you gonna get that off of that?
Uncurl it. Uncurl it. All right, swing that way. Oh, it's on the table. Put it down. Keep swinging. Oh, you're off. I'm glad Frank was here for that beautiful rigging idea.
That worked perfectly. All right, let's take lunch. It's more move on the 2-part. I like that idea.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe we'll have a little control on the steering here if we just hook that right on.
I say we hook a dozer to it now. What? Nah.
Don't break it.
Yeah, don't pull on it. It shouldn't break. It seems to be fine with its current load. Well, that didn't go real well. The hook opened up on them. Apparently it ain't rated for all of that.
I've seen more shovels drive in here than I have in North Carolina my entire life.
Yep, well, that's really probably happened. There's a whole bunch.
That was
Tilt the blade to the left. Tilt the blade to the left. Yeah, that'd be all right.
We're trying to clear a path to get the blade underneath that catwalk in the back so it can just push and help get it moving. I think once we get it rolling, it's not going to be so bad. We got Mr. Excavator himself, Let's Dig, showed up, so we put him where his home is in the hoe.
it's key information, like 5 people over there, and nobody to tell me that, you know, behind the boom I can't see the cable. I am operator.
He is operator.
There she goes. Wait. Another tracking and having it. Will it go, you think?
Get this tractor roll back a little bit.
It'd be easy to take the dozer or the hoe, or what is it hitting something, or is this just stuck?
It looks like
Is it because this is all broken and?
it looks like it's trying to climb up on that next.
Yeah, but is that because this is broken and it's back? You know what I mean? It looks like it drugged to here. Look, that tumbler's kind of getting hung up there. So we're gonna try to roll it backwards a hair.
Come around here in front of and push that track back that way.
They need to both be on it.
Why isn't you do this for a hobby?
I was like, maybe we'll just pick one of these other shovels. Oh man, that got a whole strand.
Is it binding up again?
What if we hook on the top of that track with him?
Try to roll it back the other way. Yeah.
Hey, you want to get your camera up close there so you can see?
See how the track's not going into the tumbler is our main issue here.
Now, not wadded up there. Now try that again, but have the bucket lower.
You're good there.
I think that's what happened. It was pulling up, and then
The problem is, no matter what, when you hook to the top, it's rolling that up. You know what I
You
mean?
hooked to this one though, because it needed to pick up slightly.
What if you just let him try to push with the dozer now and see what happens?
Yeah, because we did get it further than it was, right?
I think if you had it back there, if you'd have put the chain there, you could have just picked it up, because that's all it needed, was that little front thing to lift it up.
I don't know. I thought we were trying that. Yeah.
There, though, was just picking it up at the same angle, just wedging it in the back. You get what I mean? Because you kind of needed that side to tip it down.
Let's let the 6 push and see what happens here.
I'm gonna have him pull too. Same time. Might as well.
Can't hurt. There it goes. They're all that stiff. You know, there's a lot of dirt in that tumbler too, I think. We're just filling it all with dirt more. See, part of the problem, I think, is all this dirt and everything.
Economical hobby. I don't understand.
Yeah, everybody ought to be doing it.
Watch your hand in there, because something might jump. Oh, look how,
that's
like,
not stopping
see
it.
how worn that tumbler is? That's not helping.
But if you grab that, can you see what I mean? If you grab that and pull it back, it will want to pull it. If you
But
grab
part of the problem is how tight this is, because it's all packed with dirt. Like, it's super over tension right now.
Just because all that crap's in the bottom.
Yeah.
You want to try to roll it backwards again?
That definitely helps.
Yeah, I mean, if we just, you kind of got to like rock it and get it to go.
Maybe dig some of that stuff out.
There's no laborers here.
What?
Yeah.
Larry, Curly, and Mo, or Mo, Curl, Larry. I don't know.
Be careful, I believe she could whoop your butt.
Well, I'm not allowed to hit her back. So
I mean, so yeah, obviously, you're gonna lose.
Gotta stand there and take it like a man.
You sure do get us involved in a lot of adventures.
Scrap.
I'm glad
I'm going scrapping.
Scrappy.
Huh?
It's nice and loose over here.
Yeah, this side's banjo string. It sounds so good. Spin it around and load it backwards. Don't you hurt my bar. That's a good bar.
Broken bolt here, where basically on the car body where the turntable meets the track frame, and you can watch the whole thing will bounce there.
Yeah.
Like there should be that bolt from top to bottom.
It's there, it's just not doing anything.
It used to be.
Part of your problem right there. Big old rock stuck where the tooth of the track needs to go.
I don't like this tumbler design.
This is the way the units are. It's not great. I lost the track every time I moved the unit.
Yeah.
Of course, mine are extremely loose and sloppier than these.
Well, we don't know what we have yet here either.
They don't look terrible.
Oh, that was fun. Check this out.
Boy, that seems to turn a lot easier now.
Here comes the point of everything. Opa! Just giving her.
Shovel on the roll. That's a track cleaner. Just cleans your dirt off as you go. Hey, don't hit my truck.
I won't do it on purpose.
If you hit it, total it. Are you qualified for this position?
Once we got her rolling, she's going pretty good. Now we need a little steering package. She's coming around. Truck there, Kim. Yeah.
Look at the problem.
This is the kids' show.
Nice avoidance of the bucket cylinder there. I guess we deleted that trackpad somewhere. We know it's no Volvo.
No.
Never gonna be. Oh, you just want to hook on there again? All right. I just don't know if they're gonna get caught in the track, you know? Okay. Perfect. Oh, buddy. What is line of fire? We should have brought the 450.
Hey, that didn't work. Now your skid's trapped too. I was gonna say, what about ramping that with a brick or two under it to help it?
Yeah.
Turning more into a steep ramp.
Bricks?
Yeah, I don't know where you'd find any bricks around here. You gonna park this in Tiny's backyard?
Good. Here go time.
This could be the first. Whoa, Kemosabe. Nailed it. You're gonna drag this thing on the ground? Oh no, the paint's being left on the ground.
Well, in the middle of the path. That's about right. Maybe, well, when we spin the back, is it going to go a little bit?
Well, it should be right on the front. You know what I mean?
Can you pick it right from the middle or you need to?
They're just a fuzz more. That keeps the cable together a little bit longer. I'll tell you what, old Talbert's getting broken in rough on this one.
Yeah, this is a. It's probably better like this. You're just ripping the bandage off.
Right.
With you guys all dressed up like this, I feel like you guys are like interns somewhere. Just making you do all the riggings.
I've been told.
Just pry right off the trailer.
What's that?
Just pry right off the trailer.
Yeah, what else?
Extraordinaire. safe to say that Chris has given her all she's got, Captain. You want to get Robert's Kubota off and push? Sir, ain't anybody ever told you you're not supposed to dig over your sprockets?
Well, this is how it ended up.
Well,
When you were originally doing it, that's how it worked.
what do you want?
I can spin around.
How about this thumbnail though?
Oh yeah, I know. I've been making sure we're getting it in frame pretty good.
You go up a little higher.
Yeah, you might as well just take her up to the nose. Well, that went about as good as it could have. It's still on the trailer.
I think he wants it all the way.
Yeah, it's gonna have to come quite a ways yet.
Bump it up and down.
Oh, is it? Okay.
The back is this way a little bit, yeah. Get straight. Just keep going like you're going.
You want it all the way back to the trailer?
I think you took the arc out of the trailer, so. Finding out how good your welds are.
Is that everything we need? They're easy to throw back.
Hey, yeah, when he picks up, he better go straight up. Hey, when you go to tighten this up, lift up first. Yeah, watch the paint, man. Track pins are all 2 pieces. I thought they'd be single piece pins.
Rob, good. We'll call that good. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Jack her up.
Do you have caught that, friend?
What alright. What blocks do you want on there?
Maybe one more, go to 10. Well, actually, we need it kind of low. Put it where it was. It was on the shortest one of these.
Scary. No, that's a terrible idea. It's gonna shove it over at the trailer. That worked out pretty good.
Front shovel girl. Other way. Yeah.
Just like that.
That might be perfect if you could just hit the end of the boom with that.
It's fine.
One down.
That's all of them. Come on down, cuz.
No.
Well, this one's done.
Union mandated break now. Let's go.
I need my 10-minute break.
Well, see what you got.
I like the automatic roll package. That might be the easiest to get the stick where we want it. Hold up, Chris. Let me back up. Okay.
He's gonna back the truck up now to try to get the bucket further out, basically, because you need the bucket to end up lining up right with those shivs. And it looks like it's working perfectly. Nailed it. I don't think that could have gone any better than that. Beautiful. Now we just need to chain the stick to the boom, lift it up. That gives you some scale right there. That's still a pretty good sized bucket. Like,
This is like a 30B. Like,
Yeah.
As soon as we got out here, it's just like we said about the big shell. It looks a lot bigger, not tucked in the back of a pit.
yeah, it's making me rethink that Model 6.
Hey, we're both the right crew, though.
Yeah. Now this all worked out really good. I'm good at standing and watching.
We're like the film crew today.
Yeah, it's nice. Watch the paint. You like?
I don't love, but I like.
Scary, scary. We need to cut you a nice big rectangle for that. What do you think about all this?
Now there's a truck trying to come through.
Yeah, he's gonna have to wait just a minute.
That's some big deal stuff going on over here.
I don't think.
Are you all the way out of it?
Yeah, I'm off.
You're an innovator. That's what I appreciate about you. I'd put it, yeah, flip it around, Frank.
No, I think that's all right. It'll be all right. Right
Looks like it's gonna make the board roll that way now, but I don't know. Scary.
Minty. That's better.
Yeah, yeah, just like that. You gonna go down the road like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
We'll put a chain on it. Get out of that man's way. Got the bucket chain down. They're putting a couple more on the house here. I think we're going to be ready to send it after we put some decorations on the front and back. She is oversized, that's for sure. Gonna look good going down the road though. That brand new Scrappybert trailer.
So we got two 3/8 chains up there holding the boom in the bucket. We added two more 1/2 inch chains on the house to help keep it from being able to turn. We have 2 1/2 inch down on the car body, 2 1/2 inch down on the car body here. There's not a great way to tie to the back, so we just kind of threw that one on there to help. We have more than enough chains for the weight we're hauling here. Just want to make sure that it can't swing. Flags and oversized signs are on. And we're just about ready to get trucking. Sure, I'm glad Chris and everyone were here to help load this thing. Matt, Frank, Kim, everyone did a great job.
Are you excited about it?
I am excited about it. You did a hell of a job loading her, sir.
Well, for my first time loading a shovel with an excavator, I think it turned out all
Your
right.
first time on an excavator? You
Yes.
did really well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Second time on a shovel.
I'm impressed.
But the first time was a hand one. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to start somewhere, they said.
I kind of wish we had outriggers once we were on there, but you know, it's
not
chained.
going anywhere.
It's chained down
If
now.
it falls off, we'll just come out and get another one.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it.
Still haven't paid for it.
It all works
I
out.
don't even know whose it was.
At the end, it was scrap. It might still be scrap.
Right.
It just might be relocated scrap.
Right.
So it's got to go back to your house, right?
Yep.
Needs a little work done to it.
The head install package
Gotta put
and
the
whatever
head
else.
back on it?
Yeah.
Okay, baby
It
steps.
might be getting a full rebuild on the engine.
I got you. Well, at least it's on the trailer.
Thank you, sir.
Baby steps. We'll see you.
Funny looking back in there and not seeing the Marion. Been there every trip we've been up here. And now she's here.
You gotta send a picture to Mr. Dan.
Travis, sound sponge.
It's a hottie. We need to get that AC charged up.
Has it actually got it?
I literally ran all the hoses.
Oh,
Everything's
did you?
hooked up. I just need to charge it and hook up the switches.
Oh, you let us down. Lovely jubbly. Oh, that's good.
What a beautiful day, Kim.
It's been a really nice day.
Beautiful day for scrapping.
Yep, absolutely.
big incidents.
No incidents at all. It went fairly smoothly.
Would you just look at it?
Made it back.
Shovel recovery number 1 with the old Scrappybert in the books. And now that we're home down here in Scrapland, need to do a quick little reorg. Brought the Volvo down here for TD25 with no reverse, and also I don't feel like trying to get it started, not that it won't start. I'm gonna slide it back here up against that scrap, and then slide that D8 back in front of it, and then we'll have a little home for the Marion somewhere up here. I need to make this thing steer. Big John and Matt, why are you sitting in the cab?
But you just dial me up, one plane ticket, preferably on the plane at 7 p.m. tomorrow night.
Come on over, cuz. Firing up the trailer now, got the truck fired up. We got to do a 180 here, and we're going to drag this thing off over in front of poor dead D8.
Dad's trying to take them off. What do you have for me?
Bunch of
Flowers. Do they smell good? Perfect. I'm gonna go on the shovel. We need a little bit of work.
You the new Marion operator?
Marion operator.
Marion operator? You like shovels? You like shovels?
I want Shannon. I should shoot, Mom.
Who takes you for shovel rides?
Frank.
That's right, Frank does.
Good old Frank. See any pedals?
There, right there.
There they are, right there.
And the sun sets on the Marion in her new home. Wasn't all so bad. I think we're gonna have to gusset this up on the trailer. I was worried about where these were being opposite this, and that was a valid concern. I think we can put the porta power in here and kind of jack that back to square, and then maybe add another set of gussets directly underneath here, or at least a triangle. Probably a full gusset would be best. We'll get her dialed in. Other than that, everything seems to have held up all right to one load and one unload. Definitely kind of an awkward one, and as wide as this was, it would have helped to have bigger blocks out here supporting the pads leaning off the side, especially on the unload. This side actually did okay, because I thought we were unloading, it kind of drifted this way, and we'll see how that footage looks. But as far as what does this shovel need and why did I want it, let's take a quick little look here before it gets dark tonight. Buying this shovel, I knew essentially nothing about Marions other than I haven't seen very many. At Brownsville, there's a 33M, and this past weekend was the fall show at Brownsville, and Watersons, who own that machine, were nice enough to let me check it out and run it for a little bit, and you can see some of those clips here. And I have to say, I really like that machine. It made me so excited that I bought this when we got home from Brownsville on Sunday night. I'm down here in the dark checking this thing out because I honestly didn't even know how to compare it. I've barely spent any time looking at this. I was kind of like, yep, I want that one, and made the deal, loaded it up, brought it home. Let's get in there and check it out. So as you can see, this is an air-controlled machine. It also has a live boom. So this is your live boom control here. You have the swing, push the boom, pull the boom as always. This will be your crowd, in, out, and bucket trip. You lean this to the side. And then this is hoist. You pull that back to hoist up. Down there you have the right brake being your hoist brake, left brake being the crowd brake. You have some auxiliary functions here, such as the engine master clutch in and out. It seems to be stuck. We'll get to that. Then you have your swing propel shift, propel brake or digging lock. And same thing with maybe left and right track propel brake. And then boom hoist. I see it has a lock in and out. And then swing brake. So those are those controls. This door would have been added because since they were running machines so late there in Ohio, they had to try to meet MSHA noise requirements. So these doors were put in with all this sound deadening here to basically keep the operator in a quieter environment. Stepping back here in the back, you'll see the builder's tag. It is indeed a 45M, serial number 22479. HCEA can supposedly get me the build date and where it was originally shipped to based on that serial number, but I still haven't heard back from them. So on the top drum, you have the crowd on the far side and the hoist on the close side. This would be the hoist clutch, hoist brake. Over there we have the crowd brake. So I believe on the right there, that's the crowd out clutch. And that small clutch down there with the chain, that'd be your rehaul, I think. Other than the gearing makes me wonder, is that true? But either way, that's one of the crowd clutches. I would assume rehaul, and then crowd out up here. And then your boom hoist. Lagging appears to be in good shape, meaning it doesn't have 2 million hours on it. These down here are your swingers, left and right clutches. These are a neat clutch. So I had never seen this style clutch before, but it's an air flex clutch. And what that means is there's essentially a bladder in there that you fill with air and it expands outward and engages the clutch. I think it's outward. I don't know, we'll have to do more learning about it. But It's not a traditional friction material. I guess you could think of it almost like an inner tube in a tire, that it's a complete circle and you put air in there and it swells up and engages the clutch. So hopefully we can find those if we end up needing them. I know they had a few extras in the shop I should be able to get my hands on for spares, but I don't know. We'll see how well they last. I've heard they work really well. They worked well on the 33M that I got to try out. Back here, we have something I had never heard of until this machine. This is a Cummins HRC. And what this is, you can see it's a 4-cylinder. It's a 4-cylinder essentially of an NH220 Cummins, which means it's a 4-valve head and a 743 cubic inch if it's a 6-cylinder, not like an 855 small or big cam. It's earlier than those. It's a little bit smaller bore and I think a smaller stroke as well. But the cylinder pack should be the same as an NH220. The best I can tell, they removed the head because this cylinder I think was stuck. And in the process of trying to free it up, beating it with a sledgehammer, it looks like they smashed the top of the liner. You can see that dent in it there. So you can't just put the heads back on. And they did give me the heads with this thing, but we can't just put them back on and try it because that liner is damaged. So I think what we're going to do is just buy 4 new cylinder kits and install them in this thing. It appears that they are a NH743 style. And see what we can make happen. I think I'm going to end up pulling the engine and just tearing it down and doing a full rebuild. It also has a torque converter. And a big thanks to Alex in Canada and his friend Keith Haddock. They were able to give me the literature for this machine, and it was available with a handful of engines. This guy, a Waukesha gasoline engine, a Detroit 471, or a Caterpillar D318 like the 22B has, or the D6 has, same engine. And you could get this one with or without the torque converter, and same with the Waukesha or the Detroit. The Cat was only available direct drive for whatever reason. But I'm curious how it digs with the torque converter, if that slows you down or makes it a lot nicer. One thing I thought was neat is this old school Cummins gauge cluster. It's like, look at the torque converter, fluid pressure, fluid temp. They all say Cummins Engine Company, even the lube oil pressure, lube oil temperature, water temp, amp gauge. Assume that's fuel pressure that's leaking there. The hour meter does show 7,600 hours. Who knows if it's accurate or which trip around that is. This machine doesn't look to be in bad shape, but it's definitely not brand new. There's quite a bit of wear on the stick. I also noticed the radiator is this neat Cummins diesel top tank, even though you can't see it at all. Still pretty cool. So I don't know if it's free. I kind of assume it's not. But I'm also not too concerned, as long as the bottom end and everything is okay-ish. Yeah, looking down there at the cam followers and everything, it's relatively clean enough. It'll clean up. There was a door on there. Oh, there's a wasp nest too. Cool. Cool. Be nice, wasps. There was a cover on that. I think it's in the back right now. We pulled it off to haul it because we thought we were going to lose it. And that's the Cummins HRC 4-cylinder. If anyone has a lead on some 743 cylinder kits, let me know. I think they're available from PAI on different places online, what I found. So we'll see what we can get. Curtis from Area Diesel, he might be able to set us up. We'll have to talk to him and see what's up. Back here in the back, you have a big air compressor running all the air controls. There's kind of parts strewn about everywhere from the teardown. I tried to pick up some of the bolts and whatnot before we left. They're in that coffee can down there. Coming out of the torque converter, we have a chain drive up there to all the other machinery. That's the boom hoist there, which is power up, and then there's some sort of an automatic clutch for the lowering. Maybe it's power down on this one, actually. And that's how the boom raises and lowers. You can see this big set of open gears. And that's kind of your primary reduction, I think, coming out of that drive shaft there and then it coming up here. So I think that's the rehaul. I'm assuming that's the rehaul is an Airflex clutch as well as both of the swingers. If you were going to switch this machine over from being a shovel, you would unbolt that crowd sprocket set right there and bolt on another set of lagging. And that would allow you to run your second part for a drag line or a clamshell. So this is like the automatic power down on the boom hoist. So it's kind of like a one-way clutch that normally this is driving this way. And then that can go up to that speed. This would be your boom brake. which I guess is essentially all that's holding it. I think, unless there's a dog in there we can't see. And then this would be your boom up clutch pack right here. This rotary union putting air in the shaft right here is probably either for the crowd or the swinger that's further in on that lower shaft. So the Marion is officially at home in her healing weeds. Not sure when we're going to get to this mission, but I'm definitely going to pull the engine out prior to winter. I think that rebuilding this engine will be a nice little winter project. Shouldn't be anything too major. I know I've said that before. But worst case, we'll just put a different engine in it if we have to. I feel that this one is plenty rebuildable, and it's pretty neat and unusual, so I think we're going to keep it original, rebuild this engine, put it back in. Really appreciate you guys coming out, trying out the Talbert with us, saving another shovel from the torch. I don't know why, but I am excited about this thing. We're definitely going to be working on it here before too long. Mini Mac, got to get on that thing. Cleveland needs a few little things to button it up, and projects are rolling along. Getting this trailer done was a huge weight off my back. Even though it needs a few little things, the majority of it's done. It's usable again. Very nice. I'm Sam with Scrappy Industries. Thanks for watching.